Hey guys, welcome back to Recess. So I'm very excited about this week's video because it's something that I've wanted to do for a while. Basically what it is following Madison Beer's Vogue makeup tutorial. So if you guys don't know, Vogue has this series on YouTube where they have celebrities come onto their YouTube channel and show their viewers how they do their makeup and skincare and all of that. So I asked you guys on Twitter a few days ago which celebrity's makeup tutorial you wanted me to follow, and a lot of people said Madison Beer, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I went to Sephora and I tried to buy a lot of the products that Madison Beer uses, and I could find some of them, but most of them were either sold out or just like not sold at Sephora. But we're gonna be working with what we've got. So without further ado, let's get into the makeup tutorial. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's Madison Beer and I am here today to show you my everyday skincare and makeup routine. Take a spoolie brush and you really get soap in there. Just brush through your eyebrows.
Okay, so it looks like the first step is brow soap. And I don't have the there's a specific product that people use for this, and I think it's called like soap brow soap, I don't know. Anyway, I don't have that, but what I do have is bar soap, and we're gonna try and make this work. So, she said that she gets a spoolie. I have this one that used to be an eyebrow gel in its past life. I mean, this isn't the first time I've heard about this. I feel like makeup artists have done this to me before. To me, on me. Anyway, they've definitely used this product before, but I'm gonna try it on myself. There's that, okay. I'm gonna leave these maybe a little dry and get less intense. I normally don't do much to my eyebrows. I brush them out with a clear brow gel, so I feel like this is pretty similar. So far though, I like it.
I don't really use foundation technically, it's a skin tint is what it's called.
Okay, the next thing she uses is the Glossier skin tint. And I don't have this because you can only get it from Glossier, which is kind of inconvenient. And I used to have it and Maddie also used to have it, and we both threw it out. It was long past its expiry date, so I had to get rid of mine. But I'm just gonna skip to concealer because that's the second step.
Okay, so next up is the Lord and Savior of concealers, which is the NARS Creamy Concealer. I've been using these forever.
Okay, so for concealer, Madison uses the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I got this in the shade Light 2 Vanilla. This is a concealer that I've been using for a while, but I was actually kind of running out of it, so this was a good excuse to buy a new one. But she just puts this under her eyes, and then on her T-zone and on her chin. This concealer is my favorite ever. Since I started using this, I have not used anything else. She goes in with a darker shade on her pimples, but I'm just gonna use the same one. Okay, I look scary. Time to blend. Finish with concealer. Next up,
I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury, I think they're called glow sticks, contour wands. I use it very sparingly because a little goes a long way.
Okay, next she uses the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand, but I tried to get this from Sephora and it was sold out. The lady that I talked to was like, it's been sold out forever because of TikTok, I guess. Instead, I'm gonna be using this. It's a contour stick that Maddie has, and it's by KKW Beauty in the shade Light. She did two little circle line things right on her cheekbone. And I know that the higher you do this, the more lifted it makes your face look. So do with that information what you wish. Okay. Now I blend. Ooh. I mean, I definitely look contoured. I am a fan of this product. I really hope that's blended.
This is my favorite blush ever. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Cream Blush. I put a lot of this stuff on, and people always ask me if there was one makeup product you could only use for the rest of your life, it would 100% be this.
Okay, so next she uses blush, and I was trying to find the same one that she uses, but again, it was sold out. So instead I'm gonna be using this, which is a Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek product in the shade Perk. This is Maddie's, I stole it. Madison put a lot of this on. It seems like a very important step in her routine, so I'm gonna do the same. Okay, that's interesting. Now I blend. I like how many cream products she uses.
This is the Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I'm gonna just try to make that guy as chilled out as possible.
Okay, so next she uses a Charlotte Tilbury powder. Also could not find this one, so I'm just gonna use the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. I haven't used this in forever, but I used to use this all the time. She said that she mainly uses this under her eyes and on her T-zone, as well as on her pimples, so I'm gonna do the same.
So now I'm moving on to my bronzer, and I'm using the one and only Fenty Beauty, my queen, Rihanna's bronzer.
Okay, so this next product is actually one of the ones that Madison uses, and it is the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker Instant Warmth Bronzer. And I had to get the shade Shady Biz because she uses Private Island, but that was just a bit too dark for me. So this is the shade I'm gonna be using. I really like that product. I think I got a bit carried away.
I use a brush like this, and I just will get in there, and I'll just do a tiny bit on either side. And then I think it was Kim Kardashian I saw do this one time, and it blew my mind.
Next, she contours her nose using the same bronzer, and this is kind of uncharted territory for me because I don't normally do nose contour, but for today, I will. She puts it on both sides of her nose. Do I look scary? A little bit scary. She also puts it on the bottom of her nose. Okay. I don't think I look like Madison Beer, but it's a start.
Keeping it in the family, we're gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty blush, which is in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. This is the best blush ever.
Okay, next she uses a powder blush from Fenty Beauty, and I don't have the same one, but I do have this, which is a Milani blush in the shade Luminoso. Unless that's like French or something, but I think that could be the shade name. I used to use this blush all the time and I loved it. But it's been a while, so happy to have her back.
So the next step is my beloved Morphe Madison Beer palette. So I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade.
Okay, first she takes a very light and kind of sparkly shade and she just puts that all over her lid. So I'm going to do the same.
So I'm using this shade in my palette, and I'm gonna use a little bit of this one as well, and I'm just mixing the two, and I'm going just into the crease of my eyes right here.
And then she uses a darker shade in her crease. By the way, I'm using the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I've had this for so long, but it's so good. It has all the neutral shades that I could ever need, so.
And I'm using, I keep going back in with this lighter shade.
And then she goes back in with the lighter shade, and she puts that just in the corner of her eye and in the middle.
This is the best eyeshadow color in the world. So I use this brush for my inner corner, and that is it. And this is what I do.
Okay, next she uses a brush like this, and she goes in with a darker eyeshadow color, and she just applies this to her inner corners. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, this looks a bit intense right now, but I'm gonna trust the process.
And I use the exact same shadow color. What I do is I'll look and I will imagine if I had a really long eyelash coming out from here, like where would it sit and what would it look like? And so I see like a line in my head and then I just follow that, so.
Then she does eyeliner on the other side using the same color. So I'm gonna try this. Okay, I feel like this looks a little bit dramatic right now, but I think it's just because I'm not used to seeing myself wearing eyeliner.
The next step is my highlighter, my cream highlighter, which is the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter wand, and I just do like 2 little dots.
Okay, next she uses cream highlighter, and it's another Charlotte Tilbury product. And I couldn't get this one either, so instead I'm gonna be using the Glossier Play highlighter in the shade Pale Pearl.
I double up on highlighter a little bit. I really like this Glossier one. It's called Play. I think.
Oh my god, she actually uses this. Okay, I didn't even know, but I just kept watching and she actually uses this highlighter right after she uses the Charlotte Tilbury one, so that's perfect. Ooh, this is a very good highlighter. I feel like my cheekbones are popping.
I'm going to go in with my mascara. It's called the Lash Slick by Glossier, and it makes my eyelashes look like eyelash extensions. It just fills them out so much.
Okay, next she uses mascara. She uses Lash Slick, which I don't have. I don't know, this is just the mascara that I like, but I feel like it's kind of similar in like the wand a little bit. Anyway, she doesn't curl her eyelashes, which makes me a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm doing her makeup today, so I guess I'll not curl them.
Now I move on to my highlighter. And I use this color right here. And so I throw this into the inner corner.
Okay, next she uses a color from her eyeshadow palette in her inner corner, and I'm just gonna use this one, which is similar. It's just like a highlighter shade. And she just applies a little bit of this to her inner corner, so I will do the same.
This is my favorite lip liner because it matches my lip tone and I can get away with overlining my lips a lot and it doesn't really show.
Next, she uses a Charlotte Tilbury lip liner to line her lips, and she said that she overlines them a little bit, so I'm gonna do the same. I believe this is the shade Pillow Talk, and she uses a darker shade of the same product. I decided to go with this one because it matches my lip tone better, and she said that that's why she uses that color. I feel like whenever I do this, I end up looking a bit scary, but okay. It's my new bottom lip.
This lip gloss I found from TikTok. This is the Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil. It's so nice. And I really like to get that Cupid's bow.
Okay, and then she applies a lip oil on top of her lip liner, and I am using the Dior Lip Glow Oil. Nice. Okay, that brings us to the end of Madison Beer's makeup tutorial. Did we look alike? I know we did. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Hope this is somewhat similar to what her makeup looks like. I tried my best. I'm not a professional, and I was working with some different products, but I think it looks okay. This is definitely different from how I normally do my makeup, so it was cool to try something new, and I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Be sure to let me know in the comments if there's anyone else whose makeup tutorial you want to see me try. And other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!